Alright guys, I'm going to try to hold my composure for this video, but let me tell you, this UPR F150 drain plug is crap. I'm so pissed off right now. So, if you see my last video, you know I had problems trying to get this thing to open, right? It was a pain in the ass. Now, I will say I'm running skid plates on my truck, so it's a little bit harder. I have like this much room to like get my hand in there and open the valve, right? This is supposed to be an easy drain plug. That's what they say, right? So you're supposed to be able to just twist this blue part off, open it up, the oil comes out of here, you run a tube to this so that you can run it to your drain pan, which I thought, my oil waste pan, which initially, I thought that's a great idea because I have skid plates, right? So I threw away my old OEM drain plug. I wish I had it right now because I don't even want to put this back in. So the first problem, even if you don't run into issues like I have, only two times I've done oil changes with this drain plug, is that this nipple where you put the hose doesn't spin independently from the valve opening. So every time you turn this, when you have the hose on here and you're trying to open it, the hose is kinking, it's spinning with the plug, and it's flopping out of your drain pan. So you have to constantly like untwist it and re-put it in the drain pan. If you just put the nipple on and twist it all the way off, your oil is going to go all over. Today, my oil is all over my driveway, and I'll get there. I'll probably throw a couple pictures up here when I edit the video to show you exactly how bad today went. But here's the problem, okay? First time was really difficult. Like I said, had a problem. I put the video out on YouTube. You can see it on my page. Second time, because it was so hard the first time, all I did was hand tighten this. I didn't crank on it or anything. Like I said, I have no room to even get leverage. So my arm is all the way underneath the skid plate, and all I can do is just barely twist it to tighten it, right? Look at how bad this seized up for no reason at all. No tightening, nothing, just regular driving for 3,000 miles. That's it. I can't only, so there's a couple other problems. I'll get to another issue here in a minute. But look, basically this blue piece is supposed to spin independently of this black piece, which is, this opens the valve on the back end. We're going to see if we can get this thing undone right now. Let me just take this off. This keeps coming off. So I'm going to hold on to this black piece. Look at how hard. I'm giving it every ounce of strength that I have to try to turn the blue piece to get the valve to open. This is out of the truck. So how are you supposed to do this when it's on the truck is the thing. So I'm wiping this. I'm trying to wipe. I've already wiped the oil off of this. It's got a little bit of a slick on it, but as you can see, like my hand is not spinning. This thing just will not come undone. That's the problem. Here's the other issue. I'll explain. This is a big problem, and I told UPR about this because it's a terrible design. So you see how it has close and open, right? So that means you turn it this way into your drain pan to tighten it, to close it. You go this way to open, to take it out of the drain pan. Okay? So tell me, why would you design it where you have to turn the blue piece in the same direction as you would to take this out of your oil pan? So when this is seized up, even if it's a little bit hard, to undo, let's say I got a defaulty or a faulty product. Let's say it's just a little bit hard to undo this valve. You have to turn the blue piece, the valve, in the same direction that you would to take the whole plug out of the pan. So guess what? When this doesn't want to turn, the whole plug comes out. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, why would you not make it so that you turn the blue piece in the opposite direction so that when you turn it, it tightens on the pan so that you don't have that problem? That's what I ran into today. Obviously, this is seized up, very seized up, like, should not be this seized up. It makes no sense. So when I'm trying to loosen the blue piece for the valve to get the oil to come out and leave the plug in the pan, this won't turn. So the whole fucking thing turns and comes out of the pan. That's what happened today. The whole plug came out instead of the blue piece, and my oil went everywhere. Like, I was not prepared. I wasn't ready for the oil to come out, okay? I'm just like, I don't know. It's, do not buy this. Honestly, do not buy this. If they fix it, then maybe. But, so here's what I'm going to do right now. I got 2 needle nose pliers. I don't even think this is, I can't even get this around the black piece. But we're going to try and see if, I don't know. We're going to see if there's a way that I can get this valve to open. I mean, it's so beyond, like, seized closed right now. It's insane. I don't know if I can even, if I'm going to be able to get this open. But let's see if we can try. Okay. All right, there she goes. So now you'll see the back start to come open. I can do it by hand for the rest of the way, I think, now. All right, so now the valve is open. So this is what it should look like. This becomes recessed into the plug. There's an O-ring in there. You can see the O-ring right there. That's what seals it up. So apparently you're supposed to just, hand tighten it like that. And that's it, and you're done. Which is what I did. It's what I did, you guys, last time. If you would just fix the threading, I'd still have all the other issues. Like, it's a pain in the ass to use with, like, the nipple and the hose spinning and all that shit. But if when I tried to turn the blue piece, it didn't loosen the entire plug out of the oil pan, I could get this on there. Even when it's way under the skid plate, I could pinch down on this. I could turn this as hard as I want to loosen it so that I can spin the rest of the way by hand, and the plug wouldn't come out of the pan. That is a problem, you guys. If the whole plug tries to come out when you loosen the valve and it's seizing up, it's never going to work. It's just never going to work. So, yeah, bad design. This is like $60 or $70 product, and it's been nothing but a headache for me. It could be really great. It's just not. It's just not great at all. So, very disappointed, very sad. Today I have a giant puddle of oil in my driveway that I'm going to have to try to clean up now. So, yeah, this is review number 2 of the UPR drain plug. I hoped that my review would change the second time I tried to do an oil change. But it just got worse, honestly. Just even worse than the first time. So, UPR, this is your second edition of this plug. You need a third edition. You really need to, you need to fix this.